lunch, dinner, and offer daily food specials. They also offer breakfast on Sundays. It's from 8 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And don't forget to make them your happy hour stop. Monday through Thursday, it's 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Oh yeah, and just how we end off every single broadcast, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Bye, guys.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we love keeping track of jackpots during Cup of Joe with Jordy, so make sure you guys are out during 11:30 every single day as we go over those. I mean, we go over every single weekday. We go over those jackpots, but we had a lot of jackpots go out over just this last weekend.
Yeah, we sure have, and the rolling weeks have been starting to click up. 23 for last week, 337 coming into this week in total jackpots, but Friday we got things rolling early and often, with big winner being a big winner over at the Hideaway Bar, winning $8,671.
Well, a little tease right here. Not even the largest jackpot of the weekend.
Oh my goodness. Well, CK1 over at Neighbors Pub Dover won $819, and then we finished out Friday with Cowbell over at Hooligans Lakeside winning $751.
Well, Saturday was a big jackpot day as Kit over at VFW Roseville took home $870.
Nice.
Then you had a $1,191 jackpot go out to Why Not Me at Dodge Country Club. You also had Tyclone over at Wildwood Tavern take home $3,992.
Wow, that's a big one.
But here's the highlighted jackpot from that Saturday and the largest one of the weekend. You got JLM over at Municipal Liquor Store in...
Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I'm joined with
John. And yeah, it looked like you just got replaced. We were in the exact same seats.
Yes.
And you're just sitting where Ian was at on that video, and I was sitting where I'm at, and it just looked like I changed shirts and Ian changed into you. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
We are broadcasting
Kinda
live
spooky.
on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, the pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on both is Megasoda. Yeah, we should keep the spooky season for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Just take it year round.
Oh, okay.
But we do have something exciting to talk about because we got new Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card rules for you guys. Super, super exciting. That miner is no longer going to be clicking up like normal, but once it's going to be starting off at a 52 ball count, and once it hits $50, clicks up to 56 balls. Once it hits 100, clicks up to 60 balls. Once it hits $150, clicks up to 64 balls if it keeps growing past that, but that seems to be going out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's got to go out super fast. And the reason I mentioned, you guys have probably been watching the video here out there at the convention and wherever you guys might be at. You've been seeing that commercial for Monster Moolah Christmas edition.
Super fun.
Super fun. So Christmas now is spooky season. So super excited about that. That's going to be a super fun one for sure. Yeah, that new Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, that miner goes out so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And so we just decided we don't want to hold on to the money any longer. It's just burning a hole in our pockets. We want to get it out to them.
But that Christmas edition Monster Moolah definitely gives me like the Nightmare Before Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love it. I eat it up. I am super excited to play it, and I hope you guys are as excited as we are that it's coming out to you guys soon. But we have a whole bunch of jackpots on the line for you guys today that you definitely need to be in the know about, and it starts with that Vikings Bingo. Just that 25-cent card edition, like always, coming at you from 12 to 1. $868 already clicking up with that 52 ball count. You guys definitely want to throw a couple bucks at it.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can give it out 3 times in 1 week. I'm not sure if it's a record. I know one time Tony and I gave it out twice in one show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super fun.
But I don't know if we gave it out another time during that week. I don't think so. So this could still be, since we've given it out twice this week, it'd be super fun if we gave it out a third time.
Break our record.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
we do also want you guys to have that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card miner on your mind. It's starting the day off at $74 right now. That means it's at that 56 ball count. Once it clicks up to $100, that's when that ball count goes even higher. So you guys definitely want to play a little bit of that Jackpot Hunter.
Well, we got that $1 card edition of Jackpot Hunter.
That's
that
right.
miner's sitting at $1,567. It's at 52 balls. So we usually get a lot of play on Friday nights.
Oh, yeah.
So I expect that to go out tonight. And we got you and Jay Higgs coming in.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a big time show.
Super fun, but we did give out a little bit of cash yesterday, going out to Stingray over
be
at
careful.
Zorba's Cross Lake, taking home $1,068. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a guy named Ray or just...
And he does some stinging.
Yeah, or he's just Stingray's he's the I don't know. I just go by Stingray.
Yeah.
But it looks like a nice day out there in Maple Grove, Minnesota. Cloudy skies this morning will become partly cloudy this afternoon, so you're going to see a little bit of sunlight. That high is 42, so not awful. And you got a little wind, though. You got south-southeast wind that's 10 to 20 miles an hour.
Yep, and it's looking like it's going to cool off a little bit for the nighttime, so it's going to be a low of 29. So make sure you guys are staying nice and warm. It's still going to have that kind of a brisk breeze from 10 to 15 miles per hour, so you definitely guys want to stay bundled up.
Absolutely, but like you had mentioned earlier, that Vikings bingo is going to kick off our bingo day today at 12 o'clock. We're going to be doing live broadcast 10 games from 12 to 1 o'clock. It's going to be $868 before anyone gets enrolled. You always can hit that in 52 balls.
Yeah, guys, you definitely want to play a little bit of this Vikings bingo, and these players been coming out every single day competing ruthlessly for these Twiking zone points. And let's see if there's been any shakeups.
Well, one of the shakeups I see right off the bat is, I know yesterday was the day where Looser Dave passed Kick It, but then didn't rest on his laurels after that.
No.
Coming for Joni now, got the daughter looking for the mother. Looser Dave now at 156,000 points, just 10,000 points behind Joni, looking to get in that 8th place spot.
Oh yeah, and that's definitely doable, especially the way he's been playing. He's been taking multiple wins every day at lunchtime, and so today I would not be surprised if he's out doing the damage again.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone else looks like they stayed in their slots, but I think Nan's been growing a lot lately.
Yep, officially in that 200,000 point club. Super exciting to see. And we have that 6th place spot, Scrub Eye, just one must go away from getting into that 200,000 point club. So that will be super exciting if they come out to play.
Yeah, that would be a very big win. Get them into the club and see what can happen. I know Lucky Tim is probably going to be out today trying to get work their way towards that 300,000 point club. Try to be in the same club with Not Lucky up there.
Yeah, Not Lucky absolutely dominating. Still in that 1st place spot with 331,000 points right now. Definitely has a nice leg up on the rest of the competition.
I never trust a lead after I saw what happened in season 9.
True.
Yeah, that was amazing how Elsa looked like she could never be caught. Then it looked like Lucky Tim and Joni couldn't be caught by Elsa, and then Elsa comes back.
Swiped it.
I don't trust any of this until the final day.
Yeah, no, even the last week, things just get completely chaotic, and so I'm just expecting chaos to ensue as we get closer to the end of the season.
Absolutely.
But these location standings are just as competitive as the players. We have locations like Lakefront Bar and La Center and Titans in 7th and 8th, inching their way towards that 300,000 point club. I know that they'll probably make it in the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, I know. I think it was just maybe a week or two ago. I think Titans was actually in that last place spot, you know, our reigning champions, and now they're making their way up. We'll see what can happen there. But I'll tell you what, I just keep on watching Carboni's. Yeah, they are doing some damage there as well. I think they're trying to catch Maple View Lounge.
Oh, for sure. They have such a high audience that goes out and plays over there. That is completely doable. And even locations like Corky's Bar, South Haven, American Legion, Fridley, they've been getting so much play lately that you never really know where they're going to be sitting the next day.
No, but Corner Bar Goodhue's been in that 1st place spot for a long time. They seem to keep that lead up there. Looking to get in the 600,000 point club soon.
Oh, so soon. They have 200,000 points separating them from the 3rd place spot, because Maple View Lounge trying to get into that 400,000 point club, because we have no locations in that class right now.
No, that's going to be interesting to watch if that can get done here very soon.
Oh yeah, but we're listening to a little bit of Persian Dreams action, if you can't tell by this Moroccan melody behind me. A super fun game if you guys want to check it out. There's a magic little genie lamp in the background. A very suspicious looking ring that's going to either curse you or give you a lot of money.
Yeah, you never know. You know what's just kind of weird, kind of quinky-dink, is I rode my magic carpet into the studio today.
Oh really, did you? Yeah. Well, maybe Mr. Aladdin will be out playing today a little bit later
That's
on.
right. Yeah, he's been playing lately.
Yep. app. So if you guys want to play this in, it's super, super fun. But if you guys want to check out all of our different 50 charitable e-tabs, there are so many for you guys to choose from with such a wide variety of themes that there's a little bit of something for everyone.
Absolutely. You can find definitely a game that you're going to like, but
oh, yeah.
you're going to definitely find a game that you like when you come out at happy hour, when you've got that great Lucky 4 that's at $45,000.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys are going to be here from 1 to 4 playing that 25-cent card jackpot hunter.
Yep.
It's got that quick moving minor these days.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where that all goes. But then that $1 jackpot hunter is from 4 to 6. I mean, that major now is sitting at $10,000 at 50 balls.
Mm-hmm.
That mega now at $112,000 before anyone gets enrolled at 48 balls. So that's doable. And then you've got that great minor that's at 52 balls already. I just wouldn't be shocked even if we gave out a major and or the minor, but that mega's on the table anymore.
Oh yeah, completely in range now. Once it clicks up to that 48 ball count, that's when you really know that you can start hitting it. And so I'm super excited to be hosting that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition today because I know we'll be giving out some cash.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, during that time, I'll tell you what, the player to watch when I look at these standings in that Jackpot Hunter is Wolfstein has been big time on the move.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But there's so many other competitive players like Jim Rocks, who is right at 21,000 points right now, hoping to get into that 25,000 point class. I know that Curtis J just did, but they were pushed back by Wolfstein just yesterday, and so it's going to be exciting to see what happens.
Yeah, Curtis J beat Wolfstein to the 25,000 point club, but then Wolfstein decided to beat Curtis J in the standings. So we'll see. I mean, all these players are super competitive. Just to get your name on this list means you're doing big things. But I'll tell you what, it's just been it's been interesting to watch. Wolfstein just come up this last week, but it seems like there's runs. So you kind of wonder who's going to be that next player that's going to get on that run. I don't know. We're going to keep our eyes peeled for it though.
Oh yeah, they always sneak up on you and come out of nowhere. Like even players like Pee Wee or Lula Finn, who took off the first part of the season and getting big jackpots, and so you never really know who's going to hit a hot streak.
Yeah, it could happen any day.
Oh yeah.
But talking about hot streaks, we've got some locations on those standings that have been out there crushing it as well, where now we've got over half of our top 10 is in either the 50,000 point club and now we have one member of the 75,000 point club.
Oh yeah, absolutely crazy. American Legion Shakopee officially in that 50,000 point club. Super, super exciting to see. Yeah. But our number one location, Country Lounge, officially hitting that 75,000 point club.
Yeah.
Such a big feat to accomplish.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, but I am looking out for that second place tie right now between Corner Bar Goodhue and Pappy's Cafe, two of our big time locations. But Corner Bar Goodhue has been absolutely killing it this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting who can get out of that tie. But you're right, Corner Bar and Goodhue, if they got into first place in this standings as well, could be first place in all non-tournament game nights. So that it would be amazing, those to be on top of two leaderboards. Never seen it. I've never seen it.
No, this is crazy.
Unprecedented.
Super exciting though. But if you guys want to have a little bit of extra fun tonight to end your night, Skull Bingo will be coming at you from 6 to 10. $1 cards like always, but we got a coverall of $8,478. You can hit that in 50 balls or less. We also have a large frame at $3,478 with a 43 ball count, and we have that line prize that goes out pretty much every single night for you guys. Starting tonight off at $48 before you guys get enrolled, and it's at that 10 ball count like always.
Well, so if this is the first time you've ever watched Pilot TV, you're new to this Cup of Joe broadcast, then you might not know that we do 3 PGL days / nights each week. Well, at least during the football season. Yes. We're always 12 months out of the year. We got 2 nights going on each and every week. But we started off on Tuesdays. Of course, Tuesdays are Bingo Palooza Tuesdays because they get capped off at the end of the night with the biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota. It's Megasota Game Night. We bring in the turquoise jacketed Tony and Nikki with their golden headsets, and they bring all that luck, and we have a huge night full of tournament games and all kinds of fun. It's always capped off with that 54-ball jackpot jungle game, and that is at $8,140. Fairly small for that game because we just, about a month ago, I'd say now, gave out a $126,000 jackpot. It was actually a split, so two people got to split that money.
Super exciting.
Yeah,
and I think next Tuesday kicks off Tuxedo Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
And so bring out your best black tie attire and join us for that Bingo Palooza Tuesday. It'll be super fun.
Well, if you got a tuxedo t-shirt, it says, look at me, I'm respectable.
Yes.
I know how to dress up for an event, but also I'm casual and I'm approachable.
Yes, and I like to have fun.
Exactly. Exactly. But then the very next night, we're adrenaline junkies, so we bring in another PGL night right back to back on that. And of course, we jump into the
stop, won't stop.
we jump into the ice studios for that because it's a wild Wednesday.
Got to cool off a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's a ton of fun. It's coming at you from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday night. It's usually John and Ian absolutely killing it with a bunch of fun tournament-style games for you guys. We just played a couple of those games just yesterday, if you got to catch that super special edition of our broadcast. But it has a jackpot jungle coverall of its own that ends that night off. $52 coverall, that means it's 25-cent cards. You get to buy even more, so you get a greater chance at winning the $7,866 that's up for grabs.
Yeah, we don't want to take credit for all the great play that the Minnesota Wild have been doing, but it does seem like that since we've been doing Wild Wednesdays, our Wild just been skating a little better, just their spirits are a little higher, the luck's flown a little bit more since then, and good things keep happening. So we're only going to take majority, we're not going to take all of the credit for what's been going on with our Minnesota Wild.
There's too much luck for it to be a coincidence.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. But we also have that Vikings game day where we give that extra luck out to our Vikings team, who absolutely have been killing it this season too. And that means our Vikings game day broadcast comes at you guys 30 minutes before every kickoff of a Vikings game day. And I'll let you take it away because you know even more about it.
Oh yeah, well we do it every single game day of those Vikings. We're almost more than halfway through our third season with the Vikings. We love our partnership with them, and it's been super great. It's all football and Vikings themed games, big PGL points, and a lot of money on the line. We have a great time. We talk a lot of football. Of course, it's a passion for Ian and I, and so we love talking football.
Don't say.
No, it's weird. I know. I
just picked it up.
I know. Like basically, when you're around us off air, we never talk football.
Oh, never.
So yeah, I know that's a surprise to you, but during that broadcast, we talk about football.
Just a little bit. But if you guys plan on showing up on any of those 3 great PGL days, or if you're just a new member coming to play a little bit of Pilot, go over to pgl.world and sign up to become a member of the Pilot Gambling League, because once you're signed up there, you get access to insider information, a monthly newsletter, a lot of great information, and you also get a login to our Player Connect app, which a lot of fun stuff happens on there as well. And we had a couple new members signing up this week.
Yeah, like One Bad Bingo.
Oh yeah.
Fresh. Mad Mama.
Oh yeah.
Jonason Beer and Brats, KLC DPM, Havens Cave, Cotered 12, and Twinkle Toes 2.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody. I couldn't have said it better myself. Love to see everyone joining up with us this week. But once you guys are signed up at pgl.world, that's right, click and download that Player Connect app, sign in, and once you're in there, you'll be able to see a sports link right above your player icon. Click that, and you can kickstart those PGL points by choosing 5 squares for the Vikings versus Packers game this Sunday, November 21st. Those points will be awarded for all 4 quarters, not overtime, but just the in-play quarters for you guys. You can play for free in that Player Connect app and kickstart those PGL points.
That's right. You can get a win on whether our Vikings win or not, which they are going to beat football team from Wisconsin. But we had a winner this last week.
Yeah, it was Devoided, just putting even more PGL points on his name. Our number 1 PGL player right now in the league. Super, super dominant.
Yeah, but watch out in that top 10. It has been crazy out there. I feel like T-Max 750 and Forget UD have been the 2 players to watch as of late.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They've been absolutely crushing it. Even Forget UD swiping that second place spot from SpongeBob just last week or the week prior. I'm not really sure when it happened. I can't remember. But Forget UD, T-Max 750, and Bryza are definitely the three main players that you guys need to keep an eye out. They have been the consistent point getters of the past couple weeks, but I won't discredit Devoided because they have absolutely separated themselves from our second place spot.
Just consistency. It's they would be the high riser if they were in first place. They just are consistently crushing it every week, and so it's kind of like that player that's just they're the MVP of the league. You just go, let's talk about number 2, 3, 4, because we already know that.
Yeah, they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
they're already at the top.
Yeah. So,
but I'm very excited to see who comes out for that Vikings game day. You guys definitely need to come out to kickstart those points because we have just a couple more players that need to get into the 1 million point club so that all of these standings are in that class or higher. It'll be super, super fun.
Absolutely. On the location side of things, Season X has been absolute insanity. It started off probably the first month of the season. Danny's Dugout was just the number one location. You go, man, they look like they're going to run away with it. Danny's Dugout now is all the way back into 10th place. I mean, that's still a great accomplishment to be in the top 10, but they have over 3,500,000 points, and that gets you into 10th place this season. We've just been crushing it, but our top 2 locations are in the 5 million point club.
Yeah, they just did that on Wednesday. Super exciting to see. VFW Northfield and Neighborhood Tavern and Effie have been absolutely killing it, both pretty much in a virtual tie with about 70,000 points separating them right now. They have been flipping and flopping, and I'm very excited to see who runs away with it this season.
But don't count out Cabin Bar in Nicolette or Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud. They also are right there. They're ready. They're just looking for a slip up and their opportunity to shoot up those rankings.
Oh yeah, they are pretty neck and neck as well. They have been in an absolute. They've been doing a little switch swatch. It's kind of like our first and second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth kind of been all kind of jumping between those designated spots. Even Beck's Pub and Neeson's Gaylord, they are doing a little switcheroo right now too from this past week, and so no one can get even comfortable.
No, you can never rest. You've got to stay vigilant on these if you're going to be a top tier location.
Oh yes, but if you guys are new to Pilot or even just want to be in the know about everything going on, go over to our Facebook page, give us a follow and a like, and you'll be able to stay up to date with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, all the big reminders that come out, as well as all the amazing player pictures that you guys send in. We love to see them. That's where you guys can send them in, and it also has a great link tree where you guys can see all of the other links to social medias as well as all of the locations around Minnesota where you can play Pilot.
Absolutely, but one thing that we're always sure of, that we do this all for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to try to benefit all those great charities all over the communities in the state of Minnesota.
Oh yeah, and so today we want to showcase the Great Eagle Bertram Lions. They meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief to serve their community. Founded in 1917, they are best known for fighting blindness. They also volunteer for many different kinds of community projects, including caring for the environment, feeding the hungry, and aiding seniors and the disabled.
Yeah, and if you want to support the Great Eagles Bertram Lions Club, make sure you're going out to the Double R Bar and Saloon. And I'm trying to pull up the date. I forgot to update the special for today. It's 12-ounce ribeye, $17.95. Teriyaki chicken over rice for $10.95. Cod deep fried or broiled for $10.95, or chicken fettuccine Alfredo for $10.95. It includes a potato or a salad bar. It's going to be great. So go over to the Double R Bar and Grill and support those Great Eagles Bertram.
Oh yeah, and remember guys, you have an amazing day at Pilot ahead of you. So guys, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Bye guys.
Hey guys, and we love keeping track of jackpots during Cup of Joe with Jordy, so make sure you guys are out during 11:30 every single day as we go over those. I mean, we go over every single weekday. We go over those jackpots, but we had a lot of jackpots go out over just this last weekend.
Yeah, we sure have, and the rolling weeks have been starting to click up. 23 for last week, 337 coming into this week in total jackpots, but Friday we got things rolling early and often, with big winner being a big winner over at the Hideaway Bar, winning $8,671.
Well, a little tease right here, not even the largest jackpot of the weekend.
Oh my goodness. Well, CK1 over at Neighbors Pub Dover won $819, and then we finished out Friday with Cowbell over at Hooligans Lakeside winning $751.
Well, Saturday was a big jackpot day as Kit over at VFW Roseville took home $870.
Nice.
Then you had a $1,191 jackpot go out to Why Not Me at Dodge Country Club. You also had Tyclone over at Wildwood Tavern take home $3,992.
Wow, that's a big one.
But here's the highlighted jackpot from that Saturday and the largest one of the weekend. You got JLM over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, able to take home $11,516.
Oh my goodness. Well, we probably just rested on Sunday then after giving out all those great big jackpots. No. With $1,217 over at, it's Queens over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking that home. Then Lulu over at Blue Note took home $999.80, just 20 cents short of $1,000 on that one. Well, Lulu, we want to make sure that you don't get too far ahead of yourself on that. So then we had Player over at Beck's Pub winning $734 to finish out Sunday. What an amazing weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely a great weekend of jackpots. Make sure you guys are out playing all of our live bingo that we have available 7 days a week, all the way from 12 to 10 until 10 p.m. every single day.
Hey guys, well, we love noon to 1 each and every day because we know we're entering the twiking zone.
Oh yeah, and you recognize that sound. It's definitely a good one, but get us started off in the twiking zone. In 10th place, we got loser Dave at Finlayson Municipal Bar with $133,000.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this game of Vikings bingo. We are super excited. 50 seconds to get enrolled in this, but we are in the NPR broadcast.
That's right. We don't need any background music because our electric personalities.
Exactly. But we're going to be playing a little bit of Triple Easy Money in just a second, but we're playing some Vikings bingo right here. We got over $900 on the line, but we are streaming live on Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is Mega Soda.
Yeah, it is. And that Jackpot 125-cent edition that's going to be coming up right after this broadcast has a brand new pay structure where that minor jackpot, it advances the ball count more quickly and keeps those minor jackpots under $600. $500. So that's there are more winners. Money goes out and it goes straight to your iPad. Kind of make sure that it never goes over that $600 mark on that minor, because it's going to go out super fast. Every $50 it goes up 4 balls. It starts off at 52 balls, then goes to 56, then 60, then 64, and then it's going to just stay at 64 after $150 and just stay there.
I mean, 64. I rarely ever see them get over 64, and so then it's just a matter of time for when it goes out. But shout out to everybody watching the streams right now, and make sure you guys are checking in on the stream, letting us know what's happening. Let us know if you're at the event that's happening right now.
Sweet convention going on out there. What's going on, guys? Great to see you guys out there, and we got to play some games with you guys yesterday on the iPads.
Oh,
that was super fun.
Super fun. We played a little bit of Genius Bingo, and we played a little bit of Open Season. Was super good stuff.
But we got a winner on this Game 1 line prize. It's one away. One of our big-time players out there at Halfley's Bar in Richmond. Now we're working on this large M.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some big-time wins, as we've had 23 jackpots go out this week, 347 during this Season X.
Yeah, we are making big moves in the jackpots, and yesterday was no exception. We had Stingray over at Zorba's in Cross Lake winning $1,068.55. Congratulations, Stingray.
Oh, yeah. Well, when a Stingray walks into a bar.
That is a great joke. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yes, you're welcome. You can use that whenever you'd like.
Okay,
I mean, I'm giving you guys permission. But you guys will have to figure out the punchline on your own. But
right. Well, we tell a lot of jokes where we give no punchline.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of our specialties.
And then if anybody figures out the punchline, then you guys can tell us and let us know, and so then we can actually use the joke on a regular basis.
Yeah, the key is to start off a joke. You got to say, like, you can say someone walked into a bar. That's a great start of a joke.
Oh, genius almost.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just be like, I was walking down the street minding my own business when all of a sudden, and then that's a great way to start anything off, like.
Wow, I would have never thought of that one. That one is genius as well.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. Just keep it rolling. But we got some large M winners. It's Sinbob and Scrub Eye both splitting $5 on that large M, but we've moved on to a must-go prize on the coverall of $7.
I've had a lot of people tell me over the years, you're great at telling the beginning of a joke.
Oh, yeah.
So I appreciate that.
About as many as have told you that you look like Ben Affleck.
No, I've had more that told me Ben Affleck. But
well, that's sweet. I mean, I guess that's better than the other one. Well, we got a winner.
Yeah, we got Kodak over at Neighbors Eatery and Saloon in Albertville. That means we've got game number 1 in the books. That jackpot growing and rolling to game number 2 of the broadcast. Do want to thank Nikki on the headset with us today, giving us the production. She always does a great job. Thanks for being here with us today, Nikki. But give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page. You search Pilot Games, you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. You just click that website link on Facebook. You can find that link tree. It'll give you locations to the bars, all their socials, all kinds of stuff.
Really good stuff. Just like our live bingo has a lot of really good stuff. We play this Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 every single day. Yeah. And obviously, we're going after this big $800 jackpot right now, almost $900 by the time you guys get into this game. But after this, from 1 to 4, we play Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. It's true. That 25-cent edition that you talked about earlier in the show, that it's going to be clicking up. Jackpots go out all the time in it, and it's starting off with a 56-ball minor that you could take home $74 in. Major of $636. You can win in 48 balls, and a 43-ball mega that you can win $25,000.
Absolutely. Well, we're just a little under 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game. You see those great pictures over on the side. It's hashtag Pilot Games. Just take a picture of yourself out there playing Pilot Games. You don't have to send it to us. You can literally just post it on your social, your favorite social, and do it with hashtag Pilot Games, and we'll get you up on that enrolling screen. We love showing you guys off right over there.
Oh, yeah, but we also love our happy hour bingo, and we start that off right at 4 p.m. with some Lucky 4 bingo. Definitely worth throwing a buck at.
Yeah, it's $45,000 on a $1 card. That's fun. And then, so if you just a little walk around cash, for the weekend. But you got another opportunity for some more walk-around cash because we got that $1 card Jackpot Hunter. We run it from 4 to 6. We're going to spend the whole happy hour with you guys hanging out. We got a minor that's sitting at $1,567 before single person gets enrolled. It's at 52 balls, and it's going to grow fast because we know you guys get there early and often on a Friday night for happy hour. That major sitting at over $10,000 and at 50 balls, that's doable.
Yes, it is.
But here's the one that's really doable. I mean, it's not more doable than those, but it's doable, and it's a lot of money, and that's $112,000 before anybody gets enrolled, and it's at 48 balls.
Oh yeah, take that one home and you'll take all the jackpots home.
Absolutely. You just get the whole group.
Exactly. And even if you, like, let's say the major went out at 50 balls, you'd still be able to win it at 48 balls. Because doesn't it start at 48?
What's that?
Doesn't the major start at 48?
Yeah.
So even the major and the minor could go out, and if you won the mega, you get the Musco prizes that just automatically fill into those major and minor. So
yeah, that's correct.
Just win in 48 balls.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, at first I wasn't picking up what you were laying
yeah,
down.
I know. I was being a little confusing with what I was saying.
I picked it up later.
Yeah, it's a little bit more in depth of what I was thinking about in the game. I was like, oh, well, you could always win all the jackpots, no matter how the game plays out. If you win it in 48 balls or less, you're taking home all the jackpots.
We have had times though when that mega will get like easier to hit than the major.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. But yeah, definitely play that Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6. But also play Skull Bingo from 6 all the way till 10. That's how we end off our night tonight. And there's a coverall, $8,478, 50 balls or less. Before I go over the large frame and the line prize, we got a winner.
It's Scrub Eye over at American Legion. Fridley taking that line prize. Now we're working on this $7 large M.
Oh, yeah, but that large frame, $3,478 on that Skull Bingo. You can win it in 43 balls or less. And then a line prize of $48. It goes out all the time that you can win in 10 balls or less.
Yeah, nicely done. Of course, this weekend we've got another great specialty PGL night in store. Or it's not a night, it's going to be a day because kickoff is at noon for our Vikings versus the guys to the west. Whoever that is, that NFC North foe. Someone over there. We're gonna kick off on that against them at noon, so that means you and I are kicking off at 11:30.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Super excited for Vikings game day, but I also love all of our PGL specialty nights, like Mega Soda Game Night, 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Wild Wednesday. That comes to you guys from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. There's a bunch of PGL points on those nights, but both of them end off with a jackpot jungle game. Mega Soda Game Night, it's the $1 edition. Wild Wednesday, it's the 25-cent edition. And you could take home over $7,000 in both of those games.
Absolutely. But today is a day full of great national days. In this first one, I'm a fan of some of these drinks.
Oh, I am definitely a huge fan of this because it's National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day.
Yeah.
And I love caffeine.
Yeah.
And I love carbonation. And so you can sell me on that easily every single day. But some people cannot have caffeine due to medical reasons, and those choose to avoid caffeine have as a personal choice. Then there are millions of people who reach for the caffeine every morning, sometimes all day long. The same applies to carbonated beverages. Today, Celebration combines two of them.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of those sparkling ice with the caffeine.
Oh yeah, it's like the already healthy like soda because it's the sparkling water kind of like flavored water that has carbonation.
Yeah.
But then you throw a little caffeine in there too.
Yeah.
You get a lot of the good stuff.
Yeah, a lot before those Wild Wednesdays. A lot of times that's what I'm drinking. There we go. We got Otto over at Minniger's Sports Hub in the Crescent getting that $7 large M.
Yeah, and also, Jody getting that coverall over at O-Spot in Royalton, taking home $10.
Oh, yeah, Nikki's saying she's liking that as well. Like, she likes... she likes the sparkling, she likes the carbonated, and she likes the caffeine. Give it to her all day long.
Oh, definitely some really, really good stuff. I always start my morning with a little bit of caffeine because I work out right after I get up, and so I got to get something that will get me through the day. But sometimes I feel like pre-workout is a little bit too much caffeine for me at that point in the morning.
That is a lot of caffeine in those pre-workout drinks.
Yeah, like nothing in my stomach, coming
waking up in the morning. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, okay, I don't think I can do this. I just need to just go to the gym and just enjoy it the regular way.
Yeah. I just start off the day with a cup of Joe, little cup of ambition, as Dolly Parton says.
Well, the problem is I don't like coffee, and that's a sad thing. Sometimes I'll get a chai tea with an espresso in it. Yeah, that's about as coffee as I get.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I get that. I didn't love coffee for a long time.
Yeah, and even though now you're not much of the cream and all the extra into the coffee, you just like a very simple coffee.
No, and I would like it with all the cream and everything, but I just figure if I'm gonna do this, like I want it to be like more of a healthy choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just drink a black. So
and then coffee on like not a regular basis, like drinking it multiple cups a day, but like drinking a cup every few days or so is actually pretty healthy for you, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think you can drink it daily and it'd be healthy for you. I think I saw a study. I don't know if there's new ones. You know, they come out with studies and they say this, and then they come out with a study a couple of years later that says the opposite of that. I don't know what's right, but I did see a study that actually up to, I think it was 7 cups a day was healthy for women. I'm not saying for men, but for women, I think it was up to 7. I could be wrong. Could be like 4, but 7 seems extreme.
You might be giving some women a little bit more firepower to be able to drink some more cups of coffee right now.
Yeah, so just maybe keep it at 4. But you know, I'm not a science journal, even though I know you guys get most of your scientific information from me.
I think that's
which is smart on your part.
I think that's what my mother, your wife, takes, and is like, yeah, 7 cups is really healthy for me, and that's why she just
drinks 1. It's just, you know, like 64 ounces.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Easy. But yeah, definitely a good day. Celebrate by maybe having yourself a Coca-Cola or something that's carbonated with some caffeine in it, because it's National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to talk someone into doing this with me the next National Day. It's National Play Monopoly Day, known as one of the most popular board games in the world. Monopoly was originally based on a board game designed by Elizabeth Maggie, or Maggie, maybe it's Maggie, in 1902. Since then, the game has been played by an estimated 500 million people since 1935.
Wow, that is super impressive. Love Monopoly, one of my favorite childhood games. Like, whenever you got those blue estates, you felt so good. You
You get the dark blue, or I don't know if it's dark blue, but it's not there's a light blue.
Yes, there is light blue, but the dark blue, which
like Park Place and
exactly.
Yeah, not Josh. Well, we never assumed it was Josh.
No,
Josh.
It's all we know is it's not Josh, and
we know it's not Josh. Over at North Star Bar in Rochester.
Did you just call not Josh?
No, I would never do that.
But yes, definitely play a little bit Monopoly Day because it's National Play Monopoly Day. Next is definitely an important one because it's so crucial to the education system. Substitute Educator Day. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, there are over 500,000 substitute teachers in 2020. These educators fill the shoes of classes regular teachers for half a day up to several weeks. Substitutes apply to teach in a school district. They will receive notice from the district of an opening, sometimes hours before they are needed. Other times, substitutes fill in for a teacher when they are scheduled to be away. A substitute often doesn't know which subject they may be teaching for 1 week to the next. They are flexible and resilient educators who provide a bridge between full-time educators and their students.
Yeah, no, it's a super difficult job, but I know so many substitute teachers do an amazing job with our kids, and really the education system wouldn't work without them.
Oh, I mean, it would be impossible to have, like, you can't have just like, you know, in a normal job, someone calls off, you go, hey, can you pick up this shift, and someone else can just fill right in. Yeah. A teacher, that's their job. They're the only person that does 5th grade math.
Right.
So if you miss that 5th grade math teacher, you got to have somebody that's versatile enough that can fill in that role. And so shout out to those substitute teachers.
Absolutely. Well, there's chili over at Smiley's Tavern in New Ulm, getting that $9 large M. We are in a must-go situation here on this coverall now. It's $14, and it's going out to
Angie Ann over at Knucklehead's Bar and Grill, taking home $14 on that must-go.
Yeah, you old knucklehead.
I like that. I definitely like that location name.
Yeah.
And good job, Angie Ann. But also good job to our Minnesota Twins for playing a really good season last season. So we're hoping for a really good offseason. So play our favorite E-Tab game. Twins win. It's at all of your favorite Minnesota bars right now.
Yeah, for sure. We love our partnership with them. And it also forms our Twiking Zone. Of course, you guys are playing Vikings bingo. During the baseball season, we play Twins bingo at this lunch hour. And so we want to make sure that, we've been in the production studio the whole time.
Exactly, and I
Beat
just
me up,
realized
Scotty.
that. And so, ready? Here we go.
Hey!
And wow, my gut feels a little all messed up.
I think your lower half's on backwards. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings bingo.
Well, you're talking about Twins bingo, and we're playing a little bit of Vikings bingo, and you mash those two together, and you get the Twiking Zone.
Always gets spooky weird.
Oh, yeah, it does. But these standings have been spooky weird as there's been so many shakeups throughout the entirety of the season.
Yeah, that is for sure. Well, a big shakeup at the backside of the standings happened yesterday.
Oh.
But then, we'll talk about here in a second. In 10th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. But now with 156,000 points. So yesterday, this player jumped over Kick It, in the standings. But then now is coming for the 8th place because they really grew in points. They've been really crushing it out there. It's Loser Dave over at Finley Sun Municipal Bar in 9th place. Yeah, it looks like they're coming for 8th place player Joni over at VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. With 171,000 points, it's over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus Puts in 7th place. 6th place, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 197,000 points, just 3,000 points away from getting into that 200,000 point club. With 208,000 points over at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 5th place. Then in 4th place, we've got the reigning champion Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 110,000 points. With 149,000 points over at Pappy's Cafe, it's SNS in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 261,000 points. But then we're going to jump out of the 200,000 point club and serve up a 300,000 point club for you, because with 331,000 points over at the Corner Bar Goodhue, it's our #1 player in the entire state. Not Lucky.
Good job, not Lucky, but good job to all these locations as we start off in the 200,000 point club. And in 10th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 217,000 points. With 240,000 points in 9th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Cresta. In 8th place, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 263,000 points. With 281,000 points in 7th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. 6th place, we hop out of the 200,000 point club and into the 300,000 point club because it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 326,000 points. But in 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 338,000 points. With 352,000 points in 4th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. 3rd place, Mapleview Lounge 2 with 393,000 points. Now, we hop out of the 300,000 point club, not even into we long jump.
Oh.
Like a 30-foot long jump. And all the way into the 500,000 point club. Oh yeah, in 2nd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 551,000 points.
In that line prize, we got Louie's dad over at EJ's Bar and Grill in Gaylord getting it done. Now we're working on this $11 large M.
Now the #1 location in the Twiking Zone. Closing in on the 600,000 point club with 593,000 points. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Sunday. Yeah, nicely done, guys. And We have been having a great time spotlighting various different E-tabs.
I mean,
each and every broadcast.
just yesterday we played 2 games of E-tabs. We played Genius Bingo, which will be coming to you guys really soon.
Super fun.
And it was a lot of fun for us. You guys definitely are going to enjoy it once it comes out to you guys.
Yeah.
And also some open season action.
Yeah, no, those were great. 2 great tournament-style games that will be coming your guys' way. We're listening. If you're hearing the melodic sounds of Triple Easy Money going on right now, we love this soundtrack. It's a fun one, and it's got a fun graphics in there. Really feels like you're about to commit a bank robbery. So,
it definitely does. But if that's not your style, there's 50 different charitable E-tab games. Play anytime, win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. Have awesome bonus and free play rounds as well.
Yeah, super fun. And you know what? Please sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of information just all chalked through it.
Oh, it really does. And you can also use that login to sign into your Player Connect app as well, which you can use. We'll talk about some of those uses in just a moment, but we got a winner on this large M.
Grunt. Over at D. Graff Municipal Liquor Store in D. Graff.
And there's Kodiak over at Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, taking home that $17 Musco coverall prize.
That means that jackpot's growing and rolling over to game number 5 of the broadcast. We're getting enrolled in special game number 5.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to go over these new players that just signed up at PGL.world.
Okay.
It's One Bad Bingo. Yeah, you got Fresh, Mad Mama, Jonesin, Beer and Brats, KLCDPM, Haven's Cave, Code Red 12 or Coder 12, Twinkle Toes 2 as well, all getting signed up at pgl.world. But we're getting enrolled into a hump game on a Friday. Nothing bigger than a hump game on this lovely Friday.
That's right. You can't get anything quite as big as a hump game on a Friday other than hump game on hump day.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only way.
But it's a completely different thing. Then you're in a double hump camel game.
Yeah, it's not even the same thing.
Yeah, it's not in the same genre.
I mean, you guys would understand if you went to Luckology school.
Yeah. Yep. That's why we got advanced degrees.
It says ecology school. We didn't go to ecology school. We went to Luckology school.
Now they do it lockology, like that weird, like a locksmith or something.
Yeah. So they just won't get it. If you're listening to us live, you'll know what we're talking. If you're listening out loud, you know what we're saying.
Right. If you have the volume turned down in your bar right now.
Oh, yeah. I feel like a lot of times it looks like we're just saying gibberish because it gets us wrong quite a few times.
It does. Sometimes I'm a little disturbed by what it thinks we said, but usually what we've said makes complete sense.
Oh yeah, no, usually no, it doesn't. But what does make sense is playing the Player Connect Sports Link this week. You'll be able to select the E-tip boards for this week for the Vikings versus the Packers, Sunday, November 21st. All you gotta do is choose those 5 squares before that kickoff. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app and select Sports Link.
Yeah, it's true, and I'll tell you a player that did it last week and got it done. It was devoided, winning 1,000 points over there. Got one of the quarters correct.
Yeah,
and did a great job.
Definitely some really good stuff, just adding to their pool of PGL points. And let's just hop into these PGL stays because we're going to be talking about Devoided in just a second. 10th place, it's Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. With 982,000 points in 9th place, we got Drumsky at Mankato Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's a big-time player and one of Amelia's favorites. Oh, yeah. It's Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon with 991,000 points. But in the 1 million point club, in 7th place, we got Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,162,000 points. With 1,188,000 points in 6th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 5th place, Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,385,000 points. 4th place, big riser over the last few days. It's T-Max 750 over at Lafayette with 1,409,000 points. 3rd place, getting bumped back, had been a longtime 2nd place player. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 1,467,000 points. But the new number 2 player, and he is not new to these top 10s, it's Forget You D at VFW Austin with 1,494,000 points. But with 1,791,000 points in 1st place, we got that player that was able to get the E-Tip board win from this week, and that's Devoided at the roadside.
Well, this hump game has a $10 line, $10 large M, and a $1,094 jackpot if we can hit it.
Chile over at Smiley's Tavern, able to take home that $10 line prize, now working on the M.
Let's jump into these location side of things on these PGL standings. In 10th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,586,000 points. With 3,733,000 points over in Mankato, it's the Underground Bar and Grill in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 3,923,000 points. We're going to jump out of the 3 million point club, dive right into that 4 million point club with 4,054,000 points over in St. Cloud. It's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in 7th place. 6th place, we got dropping back 1 spot. It's Beck's Pub in Becker with 4,120,000 points. But with 4,203,000 points, it's Neeson's Gaylord jumping up 1 spot from 6th into 5th place. In 4th place, we've got Cabin Bar and Nicolette with 4,563,000 points. But look how close this is with 4,626,000 points over in St. Cloud. It's our 3rd place location, Moose Lodge, Waite Park. Then we get out of the 4 million point club, get into the 5 million point club. 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield with 5,113,000 points, but with 5,182,000 points, it's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie, our number 1 location.
Yeah, good job, Neighborhood Tavern and Effie, but also good job to our Wild as they've had such a good season so far. They are now 11-5. Kirill Kaprizov had a goal and 3 assists, being a real facilitator of the puck for his first 4-point game in the NHL. And the Minnesota Wild defeated the Dallas Stars 7-2 at XL Energy Center on Thursday.
Yeah, for sure. That was awesome. We had Alex Goligoski.
Before you keep on going over all those players that played so good, we had loser Dave at Finlayson Municipal Bar taking home that $10 large M, now working on a must-go $15 coverall.
That's a big win for loser Dave. We'll see how that affects him coming out of the weekend.
But there's the coverall going out to Scrub Eye and Nan, both splitting it. Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley.
Bunch of big-time players getting big wins there in that game number 5. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 6. But I was talking about then also Mac Zuccarello and Victor Rask each had a goal and 2 assists. So great team hockey out there for the Minnesota Wild. We're now 11-5-0 for the season, and Cam Talbot made 36 saves. Nice job, Cam Talbot. Saturday, we're going to take on those Panthers at 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah, should be a really good game. I'm super excited for it as we keep on this hot streak of this season. Let's see if we can make this the hottest 20-game start in a Wild history.
Right.
That would be some really big stuff as we already got the hottest 14-game start.
Right.
Now let's keep this thing rolling, but send some luck over to our Minnesota Wild by playing one of our favorite ETAB games, Let's Go Wild, at your iPads right now.
Yeah, you can do it. You can have it, and it's fun. But we also want to make sure to remind you that when you're playing Pilot Games, share those pics with us. We love to get the pictures and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold those iPads up and let us see your smiling face with the jackpot message. Those are one of our favorites, but we also just send us a picture of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. However you're doing it, we want a picture of it. You can share that with us on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, or simply like these folks did, just hashtag Pilot Games on any of your socials. Put the post out there. We'll find it. We'll put it on the broadcaster.
Oh, yeah, definitely love those player picks, so keep on sending them in. They are awesome. But you guys just have 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 6, as we have now over $1,000 of in that jackpot right now. So big prizes ready to go, already bigger than the prize that you guys gave out just yesterday.
Hey, this just in, Cam Newton is getting the start for the Panthers.
Oh, big time movement. We got Nikki on the headset, and she's a big Cam Newton and Carolina Panthers fan, and so she's definitely going to be excited to be able to watch Cam Newton strap up for those Panthers once again see them at full force, because you're going to have Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, a full slotted of fully healthy wide receiver crew. It's going to be a lot of fun to see that offense and defense run that with Cam Newton.
What I've seen so far this year with the Panthers is if their quarterback plays mistake-free football, doesn't give the ball away, doesn't fumble it, doesn't throw interceptions, they win games, and we can see them in the playoffs. So we'll see if Cam can get that done for him.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, but we have a lot of fun watching our Vikings. But we got some stats coming up. Oh, yeah, Nikki's checking in saying, yeah, Cam is back. Yeah, Cam is back, and we're having a lot of fun with it. Just whenever I see a talented player go to a new team, especially when it's like a reuniting of talents, it's a lot of fun.
Coming home.
Oh, super good stuff. And they were actually able to improve without him, and then now are bringing him back into a better team. And he's actually getting paid more than he was with the Patriots.
Yeah, it's amazing how that all came to be. But $10 at line, $10 at large M, and a $1,094 jackpot here in game number 6 of the broadcast.
Yeah, but let's talk about some Vikings statistics.
Okay.
As Cousins ranks 9th in the NFL for passing yards, 8th in passing touchdowns, and 1st in the NFL at a 0.6% interception rate.
We got JV58 over at Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale getting that $10 line prize.
Yeah, all amazing stats. You're all super happy about that, those statistics.
Right.
But he also ranks 34th amongst qualifying quarterbacks in average depth of target at 7.1 yards. Cousins has cited defenses presenting a cover 2 look and pressure as reasons to not throw the deep ball, but he may not realize that he's elite when he forces the issue. And he's been playing at an MVP level. Kyler Murray has had a better PFF grade than Cousins on 20-yard attempts.
Yeah, no, that's super impressive. He's playing well. He's just playing maybe a little too conservative.
Exactly, and I think it all comes back to what I talked about in a few broadcasts ago after we watched that game with Justin Jefferson going off for 143 yards.
Yep.
I said, you got to start forcing the issue to Justin Jefferson. Take those shots with the deep ball with him, like Patrick Mahomes does with Tyreek Hill, like all these star quarterbacks do with their star wide receivers. And I think it will really help out Kirk Cousins and just the team in winning some bigger games. And I think this statistic only shows that is a good option.
Yeah, well, maybe you can do that this Sunday at noon as we take on those Wisconsin LaFleurs. We'll see how that all turns out.
Oh yeah, but we're hoping for some big time stuff. But we got liability over at Johnny C's in Little Falls taking home that $10 large M.
Working on the $16 must-go prize here in game number 6. That jackpot's growing and rolling to game number 7.
Oh, yeah, but we are super excited. I was just watching a sports show this morning, and I don't remember which one it was, but they had 5 people make sports predictions. Before I keep on talking about this, we got a coverall winner.
Over at D. Graff Municipal Liquor Store in D. Graff.
But I was watching them, and they were making their predictions about the Vikings-Packers game.
Okay.
And 4 of them said Packers, 1 of them said Vikings. But he didn't just say Vikings. He said he said on air, it's not going to be an upset win. By the time you leave the building on that game for the Vikings versus the Packers, you are going to go, the Vikings were the better team.
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying. He was saying, you don't realize how good this Vikings team is, and they're going to come in and they're going to turn some heads with this game versus the Packers.
I've thought we said it during the offseason. If this all clicks, all this veteran talent that's been brought in now looks like they're getting back healthy again.
Yes.
If it all can click together, then they're going to be a team to watch all the way through into the playoffs. But if it doesn't click together, it's kind of like the Rams. I mean, the Rams have compiled an unbelievable amount of talent at this point. But if it doesn't click, it doesn't matter, right?
Exactly. Completely agree. But we got some, I got the spreads of this game, and I think Vegas actually knows exactly what we think as well, is that Minnesota is one of those top teams, and that's why they have that spread at 0.5 points.
Oh, wow.
So they have it literally as a 1-point game. They say it doesn't matter who's home, who's away, what is happening. It's going to be a close game no matter what.
Yeah, no, it's a pick'em game. So, if you're picking, if you're picking those Lions there off the, what is that? That's the Fox Sports bet. I think it must be there. They're saying it's just a half a point. So, I mean, you're just saying, okay, who you think's going to win the game? And I'm going with the Vikings.
No, I mean, I think it's a good bet. The Vikings, at this point in the season, this is where a lot of teams get into lulls. Because there's the teams that are like the Vikings, that they had a really poor start to the season, and so now they are in panic mode. They need to make the playoffs, and so they have important games to win. So they're playing really hard. But then the good teams that have won a lot of games, they get a little bit more relaxed. You see teams struggling like the Buccaneers, like the Rams. They've both dropped 2 in a row recently. And so I think the Green Bay Packers could have that same lull coming against a really good Minnesota team that has played underplayed. They got their backs to the wall. Patrick Peterson's back. Harrison Smith is back. It should be a really good game for our Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, we'll see how it all ends up working out. But I think it's prime for Vikings to get another win here and even up their record. That would get them to 5-5, and basically we've got everything in front of us. Like you said, it's been a super tough beginning of the schedule, and it's going to ease up a little bit here on the tail end.
I know. I mean, I just talked about it on last time I was on air. 5th easiest rest of the schedule out of every team in the NFL, and that's including this game versus the Packers, which I'm guessing ups our strength of schedule by quite a bit. Right. And so I'm expecting us to be able to get a lot of wins, but the key wins are going to come against these good teams that we need to get the wins in, because we can't suffer a lot more losses.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. We're in lucky game number 7 now with a $12 line, $12 large M, and a $1,159 jackpot. If we can hit that in 52 balls. But each and every day from 4 to 6, we play some Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, and that makes up our Jackpot Hunter standings, and they've been awfully good this year.
Yeah, they really have. And to start off our standings, we started off in a tie. It's in 9th place. It's Player at Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 20,000 points. With 21,000 points, though, in 6th place, we have a 3-way tie between Pee Wee at TJ's On and Offset, Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee, and Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. 2
big-time well, there's more than them. But we got Loser Lady.
Okay.
Loser Dave. Puts. Chowtown. Yeah, and that's everybody. You splitting up that $12 line prize. Now we're working on this large M.
Yeah, nice little 4-way split. But in 5th place, we stop our ties because we get into that 25,000 point club. And to start it off, it's Curtis J at Finlayson Municipal Bar, really killing it, but getting passed up by the number 4 player Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CRBs with 27,000 points. With 30,000 points in 3rd place, we got 1 away at American Legion Rice. We saw 1 away getting wins in this game. In these games right here, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I think 1 away did get a win.
I think at the first
game of the broadcast. Yeah, I'll look it up.
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But in 2nd place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 31,000 points.
Yeah, 1 away, got line prize in the first game. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. But that number 1 player, he's been running away with it this season, and he's the reigning champ. It's Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot with 47,000 points.
Nicely done, guys, in the location side of things. 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 36,000 points. With 37,000 points, it's Neeson's Gaylord in 9th place. 8th place is a Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 41,000 points. With 45,000 points over in Coon Rapids, it's Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in 7th place. Then we jump out of the 25,000 point club. We jump into the 50,000 point club. In 6th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 51,000 points. With 65,000 points over in Rice, it's American Legion in 5th place. Then we got Puts taking that large M with Jason 33 and Louis' dad and Cat 888. This is the game of splits.
Wow, they're making Nikki work right now.
My
She's
goodness.
typing in a fury trying to get all these winners in, but we got a coverall winner. It's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $18 on that Musco coverall.
One time, Tony was producing for us.
Yes.
When whatever was happening, we had Tony as the producer, and he was typing so fast because there was so many splits that smoke started coming off the keyboard, you know? And so we had recommended to him to pour some au jus sauce on, it was French Dip Day, National French Dip Day.
Oh, okay.
To just pour some of that au jus sauce on the keyboard. Turns out that didn't work out well, so Nikki, don't do that.
Okay, well, it's all about learning from your mistakes.
That's right. That's right. We informed them badly. But in fourth place on these Jackpot Hunter standings, it's Riverboat Depot, our reigning champions, in Sartell with 67,000 points. Then we got a two-way tie in second place with 68,000 points. It's Quarter Bar Goodhue, tied up with Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids. They're both at 68,000 points, but our number one location is actually in the 75,000 point club. They are Country Lounge in St. Paul. Nicely done, guys.
Yeah, good job, Country Lounge. Really dominating this season so far. But we got some really good celebrity birthdays to go over. Started off in 1831. We got James A. Garfield.
Yep. I think that's misspelled on there.
Oh, born the 20th U.S. president was assassinated during his first year of office in 1881.
Yeah, I think it's Garfield.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. And I just grabbed these from websites.
I get it. But that's crazy. I mean, whenever a president is assassinated, it's always comes at a shock. There's so few of them, but I mean, it's always crazy to hear about it.
Yeah, for sure. Born in 1905, Tommy Dorsey, trombonist and big band leader, did Opus number 1 and I'll Never Smile Again.
Aww,
that seems very sad.
It does feel very sad, but obviously a very talented trombonist.
Yeah.
A trombone's one of those cool instruments.
It is. If you're a trombonist or a saxophone player, I feel like you're kind of cool.
Yeah, like I instantly think you're cool. Like you rock, if you rock like a nice maroon like suede jacket too, and you're like
and also as a trombonist, you gotta have the plunger, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the back end of the
I don't know what it actually is, but it looks like a plunger, and I feel like that's the cheap way of doing it.
I think that some people back in the day, or at least, and maybe the poor artist uses an actual plunger.
The actual plunger. Yeah. I wonder how many people today still would use like the actual plunger end.
I don't know.
I have no idea. It's a lot of fun though. Next, born in 1921, we got Roy Campanella. Hall of Fame catcher, was a 3-time National League MVP.
That's impressive.
I mean, I don't know of many catchers that have won MVPs.
No, that's hard to do, and so heck of a player.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever known a catcher to win an MVP. Like that's super impressive.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Roy.
Yeah, even though catchers are super important, they just don't usually get recognized that much.
Exactly. Yeah. I kind of think of them as like the offensive linemen of baseball. Like they do a lot of the dirty work. Their catching skills are super important. Being able to outthrow people at second base, super important. But it just doesn't necessarily get recognized like offensive line blocking does or defensive line stuff does either.
Right. $13 line, $13 large M, and a $1,229 jackpot on the game number 8 here.
We got Verl over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport taking that $13 line prize.
Yeah, I was listening to, and I know we got to keep on track, but I was listening to a mic'd up of the center for the New England Patriots.
Okay.
And it was absolutely a riot listening to that guy.
Really? Is he just comical?
Just a funny guy. And like each time anybody they score a touchdown, he's just running over. He's like screaming their name, and they all come up to him and they're like, "I love you, man."
That's so funny. That's hilarious. Just because it's not what you necessarily think of a Patriots lineman mic'd up.
Right.
I would think of just like silence.
Yeah.
And just him not saying anything. Being one of the worst mic'd up ever if you're thinking of a Patriots offensive lineman.
Yeah.
But I think there's actually a little bit. It's not as handcuffed as you may think in the Patriots organization.
No, not as much. Now during the play, he was not like talking anything to the defense lineman.
Oh yeah, no,
it was just
not
you just
smack
heard the
talk.
grunts. You just heard the grunts. It was just like,
yeah, exactly. I don't think you can play offensive line without the grunts.
No.
But next celebrity birthday.
Legend. This guy's a legend.
Larry King, born in 1933, radio and TV host, did Larry King Live and SNN.
Oh,
I mean
CNN.
CNN,
He's
not
on
CNN.
I think the Larry King Live was on CNN. That's where that show was at. We got Chili over at Smiley's Tavern and F. Flintstone. Oh, Fred Flintstone. Good to have you in here, Fred. Over at Flintstone's Lounge. It makes sense. You'd be playing at your place in Clearwater.
Dang it, not giving out that jackpot means we're moving on to a $20 Musco coverall prize.
I don't know how many years Larry King did that show, but it's a ton.
Iconic. I mean, Larry King, I never even watched the show, and I know exactly what the show looks like.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone, it feels like everyone does.
Yeah, everyone at some point, he's just iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Speaking of icons.
Yeah, Cat888 over at Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, taking home that $20 Musco coverall. Now we're getting into a game number
9.
Wow, already game number 9. Well, we got to get through these celebrity birthdays fast.
Here we go. Another legend. It's born in 1936. Dick Cavett, longtime talk show host of the Dick Cavett Show.
Born in 1938, we got Ted Turner, founder of CNN, owner of the Atlanta Braves, and winner of the America's Cup.
Yeah, amazing all the different things he's done. Born in 1939, Warner Pete Moore, singer of, he was part of the Miracles. Of course, they did like such great hits as like Tears of a Clown.
Next celebrity birthday, born in 1941. We got Dan Haggerty, actor, did Grizzly Adams.
Oh yeah, once you're Grizzly Adams, you're an icon. Born in 1942, big-time fashion designer Calvin Klein.
Oh, I wonder what he did.
Who knows? We don't know. We'll just guess at it and move on to the next celebrity.
well, yeah, obviously fashion designer.
Yeah,
I mean, huge. I mean, one of the biggest fashion. If you haven't heard of Calvin Klein, I mean, I feel like that's everyone knows of Calvin Klein.
You would think.
It's kind of like Nike.
Yeah.
Next celebrity birthday, born in 1949. We got Ahmad Rashad, NFL receiver, was a Minnesota Viking and a sportscaster.
Yeah, longtime sportscaster, really great receiver for the Vikings for a long time, and then I think they're not married anymore, but was famous for being married to Felicia Rashad, right? Was mom on the Cosby Show.
Okay, that makes sense. Why you'll be famous off of marrying somebody. I always am like, he was famously married. He
was a big time sportscaster before too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely recognized him being just a Viking legend.
Yeah, but born in 1961, it's Meg Ryan. Of course, she's known for all those romantic comedies. It seems like her and Tom Hanks were just always a great pair. Of course, When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle, iconic.
Born in 1962, we got Jodie Foster, actress, The Accused, and Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah, she's really good. Then our last one is born in 1983, Adam Driver. He's an actor. He was in Girls, and he's been most known lately for his role in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, definitely love Adam Driver, and I feel like his popularity has skyrocketed over the last 3 years. He has really become a big actor as of recently.
Yeah.
Like all of his works, even the ones before Star Wars, have gained popularity post the last 2 years.
Exactly. I felt like he got a lot of hate when he first came out as Kylo Ren, but then lately he's gotten a lot more love.
Oh yeah, I'd always like to see that. But we have actually some really good Timberwolf news because we've had back-to-back wins. It's awesome. Karl-Anthony Towns had 25 points and 11 rebounds to help the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the San Diego Spurs 115-90 on Thursday night. But D'Angelo Russell added 22 points. Malik Beasley hit 5 of Minnesota's season-high 21 three-pointers and all of his 15 points.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're now 3 of the last 4 even we've won. Yeah, we're on a little bit of a hot streak right now, so good to see. Tomorrow we'll be taking on the Grizzlies at 7 p.m. Going to want to have your eye out for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching out. Grizzlies have been really good. John Moran's been playing really, really well this early part of the season, so it's going to be a tough one for our Timberwolves, but our Timberwolves are coming off some of the best basketball that they've been playing all season.
We got Vernal over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport winning that $14 line. We're on this $14 large M.
But let's head into the Twiking Zone once again, and in our top 5, in 5th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. 3rd place, SNS at Pappy's Cafe 2. 2nd place, Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee. And in 1st place, we have Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue in the 300,000 point club.
Yeah, absolutely. In 5th place on the location side, we got American Legion Fridley. Then over at Oak Park Heights, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in 4th place. 3rd place, it's Maple View Lounge. We jump out of the 300,000 point club, jump into the 500,000 point club with Spring Lake Park's own VFW. Then in 1st place, it's Corner Bar Goodhue with 593,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to those top locations. But we got hard to pronounce Minnesota town name. And will you spell it out for me so then I can give my guess?
Okay, it's Chokio.
Okay, Chokio.
Chokio, let's see. It's actually pronounced Shakio.
Ah, okay. So I wasn't too far off, but
yeah.
The O for the ch definitely threw me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's normally pronounced Shokio, but a
lot of people do that.
Yeah, it's actually Shakio.
Yeah.
Wow, so super good stuff. Love the fun.
It's only a population of 400 people. Oh, there it is. Hotness over at Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel. Still got a little bit of a shot at this jackpot here in game number 9.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can give it out right here. Doesn't look like it's happening. We're moving on to a $21 must-go coverall prizes. We got people 2 balls away. Julie, Player, and Hotness.
Yeah. In the player side of things, in Jackpot Hunter, our top 5 is in 5th place, falling back 1 spot. It's Curtis J over at the Finlayson Municipal Bar. Then over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, it's Wolfstein jumping up into 4th place. 3rd place, it's one away at American Legion Rice, but I'll hold on to that for a second.
We got Julie over at VFW Spring Lake Park winning that $21 must-go coverall prize. Hey, Julie. That's a song.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done by Kyle. His name is just Kyle.
Okay. Well, if you could be that, I didn't realize Kyle was so big, but if you could be like Arnold, Madonna, like be those one name stars, Bono, then you're a big deal, so he's Kyle. Let's go back to these standings. I think I left off in 3rd place, 1 away at American Legion Rice. Then in 2nd place, it's Corner Bar Goodhue's own Bowl. Then our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota is the reigning champion, Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot, 47,000 points.
Well, our top 5 locations start in the 50,000 point club. In 5th place, we got American Legion Rice. 4th place, Riverboat Depot and Sartell. And then we got a top tier 2-way tie. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue and Pappy's Cafe 2, both in 2nd place. Now we move out of that 50,000 point club into the 75,000 point club because the number 1 location is Country Lounge in St. Paul, and they've been able to get into that club.
Nicely done, guys. Well, on November 19th, 1863, at the dedication of a military cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, during the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln delivers one of the most memorable speeches in American history. In fewer than 275 words, Lincoln brilliantly and movingly reminded a war-weary public why the Union had to fight and win the Civil War.
Yeah, definitely a huge, one of the biggest turning points of the war.
Yeah, the Gettysburg Address, the big big thing.
You can't express enough how big that was. But I can't express how big this next thing is.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's whenever you guys play pilot games, you guys are supporting charities across the state of Minnesota. And so we do just a little part by being able to highlight a specific charity every single week. And we got a great one for this week.
That is for sure.
Yeah, it's the the Great Eagle Bertram Lions. They have an amazing mission statement, and it goes, Lions meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief to serve their community. Yeah, that's simple.
Yeah.
They were founded in 1917 and are best known for fighting blindness, but they also volunteer for many different kinds of community projects, including caring for the environment, feeding the hungry, and aiding seniors and the disabled.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're playing over at Double R Bar and Grill, you are supporting those Gray Eagles Bertram Lions. And today's a great day to do it because on Fridays, they have a 12-ounce ribeye for $17.95. I'm a huge fan of ribeye, but it doesn't stop there. If that's not your thing or just don't want it tonight, they got teriyaki chicken over rice. Again, my tongue is about to slap my brain out right now for $10.95. Then you got some cod deep fried or broiled for $10.95. Or, again, more options of great food. Chicken fettuccine Alfredo, $10.95. It all includes a potato or salad bar.
Which, if you were there over at the Double R Bar and Grill, which one of those specials are you getting?
All of them. They all look really good. I guess right now, this moment, what sounds really good is the ribeye.
Oh, I mean, I have to agree with you. 12-ounce ribeye for only $17.95. Definitely some good stuff. I bet you they got some good ribeye over there. I mean, I'm not doubting it. I think it's going to be some tasty stuff.
I love a good marbled ribeye. It's so good. Maybe Nikki will message in on which one she would take. But that teriyaki chicken over rice sounds really good too. But I'm never turning down fettuccine Alfredo.
All the options, amazing. But we got a line prize on this final game going out to Chili at Smiley's Tavern, $10 going out. But next time we are going to be on air, it's going to be a Vikings game day where you guys are earning some PGL points. So let's hit these top 5 PGL players.
Yeah, in 5th place, we got Bryce over at the Underground Bar and Grill with, well, I won't go over all the point totals. Over at La Playa, we got T-Mac 750 in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got our favorite player under the sea, SpongeBob, over at Eagle St. James. Then you get to the Mountain Rushmore player over there. It's Forget You D at VFW Austin in 2nd place. But our number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota is devoided at the roadside with 1,791,000 points.
And we got Nikki checking in saying, yeah, I'm going for that ribeye as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That's some good ribeye. But let's head into these location standings for the PGL side of things. 5th place, Beck's Pub and Beckert in the 4 million point club. 4th place, Cabin Bar and Nicolette. 3rd place, Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud. Now we're getting to the 5 million point club. 2nd place, VFW Northfield, and in 1st place it's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. And now we get to watch these balls click up because we're trying to give out this $1,314 prize.
Big time player SNS over at American Legion Fridley getting that $10 large M and big points here in the Twiking zone. But we got just another shot here at $1,349.
Mommy K is 1 ball away. Could it go right here? Not gonna happen. We're gonna be moving on to a $15 must-go coverall prize with Mommy K being 1 ball away for like the last 3 balls to drop.
Oh my goodness. So close, yet so far away. See if SNS or Willissa Moss's Mommy K, but a bunch of you guys are now in that 1 ball range, and then somebody got it.
Verl over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport taking home that $15 must-go prize. A really good prize to end off this broadcast.
Yeah, and remember, guys, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Good luck. Hey guys, we love PGL nights. Probably my favorite nights of the week. When you got that Mega Soda game night, your Wild Wednesday, and your Vikings game day. The week is just a little bit better. And there's so many points that go out and so much money that goes out. You guys definitely got to be there. And these points, they've been crazy.
No, they've been accumulating fast and furious. In 10th place, we've got Gramps. I don't want to say his name. Gramps over at Gino's Bar Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. But with 982,000 points over at Nikado's Bar and Grill, it's Drumskeet sitting in 9th place. Sitting in 8th place, well, it's Fishy 24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 991,000 points. I think we can safely say that Fishy's got a pretty good spot in getting into the 1 million point club this week.
Oh, yeah.
With 1,092,000 points, though, already in our 1 million point club. In 7th place, it's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill. In 6th place, we've got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,147,000 points. But with 1,328,000 points over at the Underground Bar and Grill, slipping back a spot into 5th place, it's High Rising Brazo. I guess not Rising quite so much this last time, but look for him to rise back up. But he's going to have a tough task in front of him because High Rising into 4th place right now is T-Mac 750 over at Howie's Corner Bar with 1,336,000 points. You see how close those are? 1,328,000, 1,336,000. That's going to be a tight race. We'll see where that all goes. But with 1,433,000, slipping back a spot since last week, SpongeBob's in 3rd place over at the Village Inn. SpongeBob fell back there on the Wild Wednesday and tried to get back into 2nd place on game day, but couldn't quite get there. But it's super tight again between this 3rd and 2nd place player, because 2nd place, though, is a bingo legend on that Mount Rushmore of bingo players. Forget you, D, over at VFW Austin with 1,447,000. Just a few thousand points separating the two of them, too. Keep your eye on that. But our number one player has been doing it with a little bit of punch lately.
Yeah, they have.
It's over at the roadside, Devoided with 1,727,000 points.
Yeah, some crazy points for Devoided, but these locations, even crazier points as we start off in the 3 million point club. 10th place, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,576,000 points. 9th place, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,577,000 points. Only 1,000 points separating those two locations, Danny's Dugout and Underground Bar and Grill. But with 3,744,000 points in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. 7th place, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 3,857,000 points. With 3,973,000 points in 6th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord. 5th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 3,992,000 points. Really close to that 4 million point club.
Yeah.
But the top 4 locations are in that 4 million point club. In 4th place, it's Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud with 4,418,000 points. 3rd place, Cabin Bar Nicolette with 4,419,000 points. But with 4,910,000 points. In 2nd place, we got VFW Northfield, super close to that 5 million point club.
Yeah.
But the next location isn't in the 5 million point club either. That's how tight-knit it is, because they got 4,958,000 points, and that number 1 location is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie.
It seems like all the times we check in, it's back and forth between VFW Northfield and Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. They go back and forth, but Moose Lodge and Cabin Bar, I mean, it's like 1,000 points separating those two.
Oh, yeah, and they are slowly creeping into that race in that 1st and 2nd place.
Wow.
I can't wait to see where this turns out.
Yeah, I'm holding my breath. Be here on Tuesday night at 6:40, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and on Sunday this week it's going to be at 11:30 for that us against the Packers. I shouldn't even say that name. That team to the west. As we try to take that out, but be here for all those PGL days. It's going to be a great one.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love Jackpot Hunter. I mean, it's a blast. We always are giving out great jackpots, but also always giving out points for our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's been a crazy season 10 here. This top 10 in 9th place. We got Short Bus at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove and Joni at Bleachers with 20,000 points. Then with 21,000 points, we got a 3-way tie in 6th place. It's Pee Wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale, Lulafin at American Legion Shakopee, and Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. Then in 5th place, we get Wolfstein all by himself at Carboni's Pizzeria CR Billiards with 23,000 points. Look for Wolfstein to try to get into that 25,000 point club with 2 wins this week. Then, who did get into our 25,000 point club? Welcome a new member, Spicy Curtis with a J. It's over at Finlay Sons Municipal Bar with 26,000 points on the season now and sitting in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we've got one away over at American Legion Rice with 30,000 points, but only 1,000 points more. In 2nd place with 31,000 points, it's Bowl at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, that is a crazy race between One Away and Bull right now.
That 2nd and 3rd place race is for sure Curtis J kind of sliding into that as well.
Yeah.
Wolfstein just outside. It's super tight right there. But then I'll tell you what's not tight. What seems like a one-horse race. It's for number 1 place, 1st place in these standings, and it's our reigning champion, Yags 370, over at the Riverboat Depot now with 47,000 points. Look for Yags to get into the 50,000 point club.
Oh yeah, I definitely am going to be watching that, as we already have locations in the 50 and in the 75,000 point club. But to get us started off, we start off in the 25,000 point club. In 9th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Neeson's Gaylord, both with 35,000 points. 8th place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 39,000 points. With 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. 6th place, it's none other than the American Legion in Shakopee with 49,000 points. Really close to that 50,000 point club, and they're going to have to do so if they want to catch up to this number 5 location, and that is American Legion Rice. They currently have 63,000 points. But with 67,000 points, we have a top tier 2-way tie, and that's Riverboat Depot and Sartell and Corner Bar in Goodhue. They're both in that 3rd place spot. 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 68,000 points. The final location outside the 75,000 point club. But we only have one location in that 75,000 point club, and they actually have exactly 75,000 points, and that's Country Lounge in St. Paul, and they're in that number 1 spot.
Well, this has been a crazy Season X. Now listen, 7 days a week from 4 to 6, it's our happy hour Jackpot Hunter. That's how you get in these standings. That's how you get it done. We got huge prizes, all kinds of money on the line, so you're going to want to be here. 4 to 6, 7 days a week. We live broadcast it Monday through Friday.